Welcome back. Now we are going to have the most exciting grand final competition of Stream A schools. Which team will be the champion? Let's wait and see.
Good afternoon, adjudicators, principals, teachers and students. Welcome to the 10th Intergovernment Secondary Schools English Debating Competition. I'm Helen Yip from Longchuan Government Secondary School and your chairperson for this competition. Before we start the competition, I must remind the two competing teams of all the details. Each speaker will have 2 minutes and 30 seconds for the speech. Each team member will be allowed a grace period of 15 seconds. After the bell rings 5 times, 5 points will be deducted from the team score and the speaker must return to his or her seat. After the individual speeches, there will be a 4-question session followed by a free debate session. Then the teams will have 1 minute preparation time for the captain's summary. The time limit for the summary is 3 minutes. Each speaker will be allowed a grace period of 15 seconds. After the bell rings 5 times, 5 points will be deducted from the team score and the speaker must return to his or her seat. All debaters must follow the preset order in delivering speech, or no marks will be given to the debater in the designated session. Our timekeepers for today are my schoolmate from Longchuan Government Secondary School, Oscar and Kit. They will keep track of the time spent by each debater and you will hear a bell ring once, 30 seconds before the time limit. When the time is up, you will hear the bell ring twice. Once the 15-second grace period is over, you will hear the bell ring 5 times. The speaker should end the speech. Please note that there will be a 30-second pause between speeches for adjudicators scoring. Before we start the debating competitions, please switch off your mobile phone. Thank you for your cooperation. Would the debater teams from Truman Government Secondary School and New Territories, Han Yi Kok Yuen Long District Secondary School take their seats on the stage? Today's motion is harsher punishments should be imposed for convicted criminals who are celebrities. Truman Government Secondary School is the affirmative side. The captain is Chen Shin Chong Samuel. The first speaker is Wong Ho Man Eric. The second speaker is Choi Meng Yu Hugo. New Territories, Han Yi Kok Yuen Long District Secondary School is the opposition side. The captain is Man Lok Yu. The first speaker is Lau Pak Nei. The second speaker is Chen K. Yen. I now call upon the captain of the affirmative team to open the debate.
Testing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll first have to define today's motion. Should refers to something that is right and beneficial to do. Celebrities refers to people who are famous and have great social influence. And in today's debate, after considering the individual circumstances of the celebrity, harsher punishments should be imposed compared to an ordinary citizen who commits the same crime. We believe that for fairness, for society, harsher punishments are needed. I will first introduce the rationale of harsher punishments for celebrities committing crime. My first speaker will then show you how harsher punishments are in fact achieving equity. And my second speaker will later show you the social benefits of such acts. To begin with, celebrities committing crime are intriguing their followers to make illegal acts. When we think of convicted celebrities, most of the time we only think of their particular act. Maybe like Will Smith assaulting pedestrians or Justin Bieber driving under the influence of alcohol. However, these crimes are more than just the celebrities themselves, and are in fact breeding their followers to be potential criminals. These followers look up to the celebrities, and so these celebrities play a major role in shaping the value of their followers. At times when those celebrities committed crime, these followers may justify or even mistakenly accept these actions. Case in point, a die-hard fan of Justin Bieber was arrested outside his mansion, as she thought it was okay to break into others' houses to confess their love, just like what Justin Bieber did. Or Snoop Dogg, which his fans fantasize the usage of marijuana and blindly follow his acts of smoking weed illegal. This shows that celebrities are not only making the convicted crimes famous, but also breed potential criminals. We need harsher punishments to stop these die-hard followers mimicking the crimes these celebrities convicted. It is a precaution that sends clear messages to the public that such crimes are intolerable. Therefore, we believe that for society, for fairness, harsher punishments are needed, and today's motion must stand. Thank you.
The debater has used 2 minutes, 37 seconds. No point will be deducted. I now call upon the captain of the opposition team to open their team's case.
Testing. Celebrities are amazing. We look up at them like religious figures. But what legally binding contracts have they signed to uphold our expectations? Did they ever swear an oath for being a role model? Lex uno ore omnes alocter. This is a Latin legal phrase. It means the law speaks to all with one mouth. This is a maxim meaning that all persons are treated equally under the law. Good morning, honorable judges and fellow students. We are here to debate the motion, harsher punishments should be imposed for convicted criminals, which are the defendants, whom the court of law finds him or her guilty of a crime, who are celebrities. Unlike what the affirmative side said, implementing such a system violates the concept of isonomy and due process, which means everyone are subject to the same laws of justice. We are going to show you that enforcing harsher punishments towards celebrities is discriminatory, unfair, and unjust. Our first speaker is going to illustrate the negative impacts of such a discriminatory approach, and our second speaker will elaborate on why making such a changes is unnecessary and show you alternatives to this idea. All are equal before the law and are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. This is from Article 7 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights set up by the United Nations in 1948. Arbitrarily increasing punishments on celebrities contradicts these edicts. In functioning societies, the concepts of isonomy and due process are the cornerstones of legal system. Segregating celebrities from others violates human rights and would splinter the legal system into an unrecognizable and unjust mess. A celebrity is commonly known as a person famous for his or her talents, but is there a legal definition classifying someone as a celebrity, thus making someone subject to harsher punishments? How does one define celebrity? Does the court recognize this definition? No. People would be unfairly persecuted in this confusion, and it would be a legal nightmare. Please, we would like the affirmative side to justify how punish harsher the celebrities could stop the die-hard fans from committing crime, is what they have mentioned. Therefore, today's motion must fall. The law speaks to all with one mouth. Thank you.
Thank you. The debater has used 2 minutes, 20 seconds. No point will be deducted. first speaker for the affirmative team will continue their team's case.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Rebuttals first. The side opposition claims that the core value of equity is violated. Well, imagine the same fine charged on general citizens and on one celebrity. The general citizens might recognize the fine as a hefty amount to be paid, while the same fine could be easily shaken off by the rich celebrities with ease. Are they really being treated fairly? Certainly not. This is why we believe that celebrities should receive harsher fine to genuinely obtain equity under the law. And secondly, I want to clarify the definitions on celebrity. Each case is different and there is no clear cut on the cases. What we can do is to allow the judges to determine if they are celebrities and how much harsher the punishment should be. Now back to our team's case. We believe for fairness, for society, harsher punishments are needed. I'm going to prove to you how harsher punishments on societies can in fact promote equity. To start off, with great power comes great responsibility. As our captain has mentioned, celebrities are looked up to by many followers and receive attention from the general public. Therefore, they enjoy wider exposure to the public and wield great power to affect the public, which brings them money, power, and fame. According to the US government in 2018, rich and influential people are specifically monitored by the America's Internal Revenue Service to check on their tax. As we can see, wealthy and influential people are receiving stricter regulations, which no one will say it is unfair. And the same applies to celebrities. With more power than ordinary citizens, they should bear more social responsibilities, and that is to receive harsher punishments in the courts. And this leads to my second argument. In order to deliver a fair punishment, the surrounding issues and the context must be considered. According to the General Court of America, if a woman takes drugs, there is one punishment which she would receive. However, if that woman takes drugs whilst looking after her children, she would receive a harsher punishment in the court case because she acts as the role model of the children. And with celebrities, they owe a similar duty of care. They have responsibilities on their shoulders by being in the public line, and we believe today's motion must stand. Thank you.
Thank you. The debater has used 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Points will be deducted. The first speaker for the opposition team will continue their team's case.
The definition for celebrity, according to Cambridge Dictionary, is a famous person in entertainment and sports. And we would like to talk about can the affirmative side give us a legal definition on celebrities? And thank you for telling us the wrongdoings of Justin Bieber before the law have been in place. And Justin Bieber did commit a crime, but he did not commit it in the role of a celebrity, but as an individual to show his love. So should you place a blank edict on all celebrities that they deserve harsher punishments? We all do need to be responsible for our acts. and we could never blame others, making us commit crime. No one can make you commit crime, so education should be imposed in order to build a better character for the public. The law speaks to all with one mouth. This is known as equality before the law. Offenders of any social status or standing expect to receive parity of treatment and protection. But let us not forget, celebrities are also humans, and all persons must be treated equally under the law without privilege, discrimination, or bias. To put into layman's terms, my classmates consider me famous at school due to my talent in music. Let's say I came back late for school, normal students would be punished with 1 hour detention. So, would it be fair for the school to punish me with harsher punishment of 1 week detention simply because I'm famous at school? Imposing harsher punishments on celebrities would definitely destroy our legal system. Equality before the law is the cornerstone of the success of a modern and democratic city like Hong Kong. In instances where public trust has been given or legally binding oaths have been sworn, such as policemen, doctors, politicians, or lawyers, punishments can and should be severe for the wrongdoings. But celebrities do not have such legal obligations. Imposing harsher punishments is discriminatory and unlawful. If your concept is adopted, it would form new legal concepts and principles in the common law system and open up punishments to anyone who is influential. Aren't you posing threats to the integrity of our legal system? In addition, many judges take a celebrity status into account and often deny the opportunity for them to have a sentence mitigation. To be legitimate, shouldn't a sentence be based upon a proper factual and legal analysis of the offense, but not upon judicial prejudice or the moral expectations of society? As our team line says, lex uno ore omnes alter. The law speaks to all with one mouth. Thank you.
Thank you. The debater has used 2 minutes, 36 seconds. No point will be deducted. The second speaker for the affirmative team will continue their team's case.
Testing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Rebuttals first. First, Sign Negative has stated that the celebrities didn't sign up to be famous. Admittedly, the celebrities didn't choose to be famous, and it is the public that decided to put attention on celebrities. However, the apparent truth is that these celebrities already gathered public attention. They are influential to the general public, whether they want it or not. With great power comes great responsibility. Does the Spider-Man want it? When the celebrities are currently wielding so much power in the public, they should bear more liability when they choose to commit crime for their acts affecting the general public. Second, Sign Negative has also claimed that no one should be discriminated or receive privilege. However, the current celebrities are simply receiving privileged treatment on the courts. According to South China Morning Post in 2018, celebrities such as Ray Rice can avoid an imprisonment verdict simply by paying his way out and receive only probation instead.
we believe that current punishments to celebrities are not deterrent enough. Now back to our team's case. We believe for fairness for society, harsher punishments are needed. I am going to show you the social benefits of such an act. To begin with, giving harsher punishments can send a clear message to the public about the detrimental consequences of committing crimes. Celebrities are often more influential than teachers, parents, or even peers. Since celebrities are constantly under the public spotlight, fans get the impression that whatever they are doing, including drinking or drugs, is an acceptable norm in the society. In this case, when harsher punishments are given, it promotes the general deterrence and sets an example to the young and impressionable. Harsher punishments on celebrities who commit criminal offenses would effectively warn the public not to follow their illegal actions. Moreover, harsher punishments for celebrities prevent crimes. It is a precaution. According to South China Morning Post in 2018, Chinese actress Fan Bingbing was ordered to cough up nearly $1 billion in fines and pay taxes because of tax evasion. After imposing harsher punishments to this celebrity, TV programs, directors, producers, and stars reveal their individual financial status and pay taxes. Such an act shows clearly that it is a form of precaution, scaring of any potential offenders. Thus, we strongly believe that for fairness for society, harsher punishments are needed, and today's motion must stand. Thank you.
Thank you. The debater has used 2 minutes 48 seconds. Point will be deducted. The second speaker for the opposition team will continue their team's case.
Testing. Of course, celebrities are influential and thousands of people look up to them. However, we often forget that anybody can own up to their own responsibility. Why we need to punish celebrity more harshly just because their fans commit crime? And besides, with affirmative mindset, given that parents and peers have great influence on teens and people as well, does it mean that we should also punish them harshly just because they have great influence? Can imposing harsher punishment really have a positive benefit on the public and today's youth? For people who violate the law, he or she should bear their own responsibility. If we assume that celebrity have such a stranglehold of influence on us, won't it just encourage the public to pass the buck and blame celebrities for all their actions? Punishment are already in place as a deterrent to prevent the general public from committing the crime. If we really want to stop the general public from committing the crime, we can instill in positive values and attitudes through education.